Hey YouTube, so this is my 2025 Whyte G180s. Cost me £2,000. It's an enduro stroke gravity bike. It's great at going down hills, but not so brilliant to get it back up them, at least not with the stock stuff on it anyway. So made a few upgrades. As you can see, the stock drivetrain it came with was a SRAM SX, which is kind of their bottom grade OEM drivetrain. So I've come from a 21 3-speed setup to this 1x setup, and I wasn't experiencing the range that I'm used to. So I've gone for this massive cassette on the back, which is a 520% XX1 SRAM cassette. I think it was like 350 quid or something, ridiculously expensive. So I paired that with the SRAM XD1 rear derailleur, along with the XX1 chain, and also I fitted myself some 50mm riser Deity handlebars on there too, and it handles a lot better. I've got to say, getting back up the hills at the other end, because I don't live near any dedicated bike parks, you have to use leg power to get up the other side. It's great coming down the hill, but when you want to get up the other end, not so much fun. But with this on, it makes it a lot easier, I've got to say. Most of the money in this bike is the frame and shocks, to be honest. I mean, the rest of the stuff is kind of, I would say, well, the drivetrain was definitely on the budget end, but yeah. So with the back wheel, the original one wouldn't accept the XD driver. It's what wasn't compatible. So when I rang the shop and asked about getting the XD driver back wheel, because I know that Whyte do the G180s, which has got a SRAM GX drivetrain, which takes the XD driver, but they said this back wheel wasn't compatible. So when I asked them the price, they said they wanted 330 quid. I was like, man, no way. So I opted on building my own, which I did. I built my own. After a bit of research on the internet, I found out that Whyte only used like rebranded Novatec or Formula hubs. So what I did was I went onto AliExpress and got myself a XD free hub. It was about 33 quid all in. Spokes were about 35, say 40 with the nipples. The rim was 55, the tyre was about 55. Yeah, I reckon this back wheel cost me about 200 quid and self-built. So that was quite a bit of saving there. Not a bad job. Runs nice and true. So yeah, well happy. But yeah, I suppose I spent probably 800 quid, 900 quid on upgrades. So yeah, it's looking good now anyway. So yeah, there she is, looking good. There's a few of the parts I've got. So that's the XX1 cassette. I mean, Jesus, you could buy a bike for the price this cost me. It's like 350 quid or something ridiculous like that. I mean, I think the rear derailleur was about 180, and the shifter, can't remember how much the shifter was now. Yeah, not cheap stuff anyway, but I suppose you pay for the quality. It's all lighter, better gear, but yeah, money well spent. See you later, guys.